Let's talk about some useful Canva workflow upgrades and add-ons to your video and presentation workflow. So we're going to talk about ChatGPT, which is likely a tool that most of you already have a basic understanding with. And when it comes to creating videos or specifically presentations, I really like to leverage ChatGPT at the beginning, which you can leverage to some degree utilizing the magic tools that we already talked about directly in Canva. However, sometimes I just prefer to have the app opened individually. So we're going to ask ChatGPT initially for something very simple, which is going to be, let's create a presentation about how to become a UX designer in 2026. And I need the notes of the individual slides. And this is something which I add to the prompt in order to really make sure that ChatGPT works in a slide fashion. So as you can see over here, it's creating the content in autopilot, as well as the different individual notes. Now, this is all good, and you can go ahead and refine the prompt as you wish based on your specific needs. One more thing which is quite useful and not many know about is the fact that you can even ask ChatGPT to export this in a PPT format already. So at this point, what we can do is to simply ask ChatGPT, could you export this in a PPT format? So I can add it to Canva. And this is just for context and just making sure that the slides are going to be exported in a way which is going to be easy to implement directly. And at this point, it's just going to do its magic, analyzing, and then we're going to have our PPTX, which we can then import directly in Canva. We're going to click on download. And at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the home, and I'm simply going to add this downloaded file right over here. It's going to upload. And then once we click on it, you can see that this is a very basic PowerPoint, but we do have all of the content indeed. So this can be one way instead of copy and pasting directly into a template. Sometimes it's simply going to be easier and more efficient to copy and paste into a template. Other times you can go ahead over here and maybe start changing the fonts, changing the colors, apply to all of them, and basically go from there. So I'm just showing you one potential workflow so that you have two options at your disposal.